Hello, English learners, and welcome back to English Pod. My name is James.
And I'm Sophie. Let me ask you something. Have you ever forgotten someone's name in the middle of a conversation? It's awkward, right? Well, stay tuned because today we'll teach you exactly how to handle this situation like a native English speaker.
That's right. By the end of this lesson, you'll not only know what to say, but you'll also learn new phrases you can use in everyday conversations. So, are you ready? Let's dive in.
Daniel, how's it going?
Oh, hey. What are you doing in this neighborhood? Do you live nearby?
Actually, my office is right around the corner. It was great meeting you last week at the conference. I really enjoyed our conversation about digital marketing strategies.
Yeah, it was really interesting. You know, I'm in a bit of a hurry, but here's my card. We should definitely meet again to continue our discussion.
Sure. Do you still have my contact details?
You know, this is really embarrassing, but your name has just slipped my mind. Can you remind me?
Of course. My name is Emma Carter. Don't worry about it. It happens to me all the time. I'm terrible with names, too.
Wow, Daniel forgot her name. Have you ever been in a situation like this? What would you say? Think about it, because we're about to teach you the exact phrases to save yourself from awkward moments.
And don't worry if you didn't catch everything in the dialogue. Stick with us and you'll understand it perfectly by the end of the lesson. Let's get started with our first section, language takeaway. Our first phrase today is in a bit of a hurry.
Yes, Daniel said he was in a hurry. This phrase means you don't have much time and you're moving quickly.
Let's hear 3 examples to understand how it's used.
1. Can you drive faster? I'm in a bit of a hurry.
2. I can't talk right now. I'm in a bit of a hurry.
3. I'm in a bit of a hurry, so I'll check these files later.
Great. Now our second phrase is contact details.
Contact details means the information someone needs to contact you, like your name, phone number, email, or address.
Exactly. This is the kind of information you usually find on a business card.
And our third phrase is slipped my mind. Here are 2 examples.
1. I'm sorry I forgot to reply to your email. It slipped my mind.
2. Oh no, I forgot today is your birthday. It completely slipped my mind.
Perfect. Now let's move on to our next section, putting it together.
Before we move on, here's a quick question. Can you think of a situation where you'd use slipped my mind? Imagine it, because we're going to show you how to use this phrase in real-life conversations. This section helps you learn how to use common phrases in conversations.
Our first phrase is around here. It means close to this place.
For example, you can ask, is there a bank around here?
Or you can say, there's a great restaurant right around the corner.
Our next phrase is terrible with.
This phrase is used when you're bad at something. Let's listen to 3 examples.
I'm terrible with numbers. I can't even remember my phone number.
I'm terrible with directions. I always get lost.
I'm terrible with names. I forget them all the time.
Quick tip, listeners. If you ever forget someone's name, don't panic. Use the phrases we've just taught you, and you'll sound calm and confident. Let's move on to some fun examples.
James, have you ever forgotten someone's name?
Yes, it's happened to me a few times. The worst was at a family reunion. I forgot one of my uncle's names.
What did you do?
I had to ask another cousin to remind me. It was so embarrassing.
When I forget someone's name in a business setting, I ask for their card or email. That way I can see their name written down.
That's a great trick. I hope our listeners find it helpful.
Now, think of someone whose name you always forget. What's one way you can remember it? Try writing it down or associating it with something familiar. Let's listen to the dialogue again to reinforce what we've learned.
Daniel, how's it going?
Oh, hey. What are you doing in this neighborhood? Do you live nearby?
Actually, my office is right around the corner. It was great meeting you last week at the conference. I really enjoyed our conversation about digital marketing strategies.
Yeah, it was really interesting. You know, I'm in a bit of a hurry, but here's my card. We should definitely meet again to continue our discussion.
Sure. Do you still have my contact details?
You know, this is really embarrassing, but your name has just slipped my mind. Can you remind me?
Of course. My name is Emma Carter. Don't worry about it. It happens to me all the time. I'm terrible with names, too.
Now it's time for Fluency Builder, where we teach you phrases to sound more natural.
Remember, instead of saying, "How are you?" you can say, "How's it going?" Practice this every day. It'll make you sound more like a native speaker.
That's all for today, but don't forget, when you forget someone's name, stay calm, smile, and use the phrases we've shared with you today. You've got this.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in the next episode of Speak English Podcast. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe our channel. Let us know in the comments section what phrases have you learnt from today's podcast.